We just introduced the adhikara of samasantaha, which starts from 5468 and goes all the way to the end of this quarter, which is to the end of the 5th chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. Within this adhikara of samasantaha, the section of avyayi bhave starts from 54107, goes down to 54112. The anuvritti of avyayi bhave starts from 54107 and goes down to 54112. And since we are studying avyayi bhavaha, compounds, this is the section which is relevant to us right now. Let us take the first sutram in this section, which is avyayi bhave sharat prabhritibhyaha 54107. The vritti says sharadadibhyash touch syat samasanto vyayi bhave. In a vyayi bhavaha compound, the tadhitaha affix touch is prescribed following the pratipadikam sharad etc. And this affix becomes the ending member of the compound, because as we know, we are in the adhikara of samasantaha. A samasanta pratyaha becomes the ending member of the compound to which it is prescribed. The first note here says that the anuvritti of touch comes into this sutram from the sutram 5491. Rajahas sakhibhyash touch. That is an important sutram which we will study later on. The anuvritti of touch goes from that sutram 5491 down to 54112, which is the end of the section avyayi bhave. So in all these rules from 54107 to 54112, which are specific to avyayi bhavaha compounds, the affix which is being added is the affix touch. The next note here says that the class of pratipadikani, sharad etc. is listed as follows. Sharad, Vipash, Anas, Manas, Upanah, Div, Himavat, Anaduh, Dish, Drish, Vish, Chetas, Chatur, Tyad, Tad, Yad, and Kiyat. This is how the Sharad Prabhriti Ganaha is listed in the Ganapatha. The next note says that some of the terms listed in the Sharad Prabhriti Ganaha end in the letter belonging to the Pratyahara Jai. Pratyahara Jai, of course, starts from Javai, Gadha, Dhash, and so on all the way to Kapai. So the Pratyahara Jai contains the first 4 letters of each Vargaha: the Ka Vargaha, Cha Vargaha, Ta Vargaha, Ta Vargaha, and Pa Vargaha. So the Pratyahara Jai has a total of 20 letters, 4 times 5. The very first term in this Ganaha, Sharad, itself ends in a letter of the Jai Pratyahara. The letter Da is of course a part of the Pratyahara Jai. So now in the absence of this Sutram 54107, the Sutram 54111 Jayaha would have only optionally prescribed the Samasanta Pratyaha touch, following a avyayi bhavaha compound ending in one of these terms, like Sharad. But now this Sutram 54107 prescribes the affix touch necessarily, no choice. Okay, let us take an example here. The example here is Sharadas Samipam Upasharadam, close to autumn. This is the Laukika Vigraha Vakyam. The Alaukika Vigraha Vakyam is Sharad Nyas plus Upa. The compounding, of course, is authorized by 216. Here the avyayam upa is being used in the sense of samipe. The steps are going to be similar to those that we followed when we derived the compound pratipadikam upakrishna. So first we assign the sanya upasarjanam to the term upa, because in the samasa vidhayaka sutram 216 the term avyayam is prathamantam. It ends in the nominative case, so therefore the avyayam upa in this case gets the designation upasarjanam by 1243, prathamanidrishtam samasa upasarjanam. Then by 2230 upasarjanam purvam, upa becomes the prior member of the compound. Now upa plus sharad nyas gets the designation pratipadikam by 1246 kritadita samasascha, because we have formed a samasaha. And then 2471 comes in to perform the look elision on the sup affix nyas, which is inside the pratipadikam. 2471 is supo lopo dhatu pradipadikayoho. So now we do have a avyayi bhavaha compound ending in the term sharad. So 54107 comes and attaches the affix touch at the end of the compound. The affix touch becomes a part of the compound, the ending member of the compound. So we have upasharad plus touch. In the affix touch, the beginning letter t is a it by Chutu 137, and the ending letter ch is a it by Halantyam 133, and by Tasya Lopaha 139. Both of them are elided. The function of having the letter ch as a it is for the Vedic intonation, swaraha, which does not concern us because we are not studying the Veda. We are only studying the classical language where there is no intonation. The main purpose of the letter t as a it in the affix touch is to trigger the sutram 4115, which we have studied, tidhanid, etc. By that sutram, the affix neep, the feminine affix neep, is used following a pradipadikam which ends in the letter and the pradipadikam also ends in a non-secondary affix which is a tit affix, has a letter t as a it. But remember that as per the Sutram 2418, avyayi bhavascha, a avyayi bhava compound is neuter in gender. So there's no question of adding a feminine affix. So the letter t as a it in the affix touch has no effect in the case of a avyayi bhava compound. Remember, the anuvritti of touch is coming all the way back from 5491. So the affix touch is prescribed not only to avyayi bhava compounds but to other compounds also. Panini is just using the anuvritti which is already available from 5491. So it is not that the letter t as it in touch is useless. It is just that in the case of avyayi bhava compounds which are neuter in gender, it has no effect. Okay, so now we get the pradipadikam upasharada, the compound pradipadikam, bring in the default affix su prathama ekavachanam, and now by 2483, Navyayi bhava the tom tva panchamyaha. Su is replaced by and then we apply amipurvaha 61107 to get the final form upasharadam. Note here says that had the affix touch not been added by 54107, we would not have been able to apply 2483 because the compound would have ended in the letter the and not the letter a. Remember that 2483 only applies when a avyayi bhavaha compound ends in the letter a. Hence 2482, the sutram avyad apsupaha, would have applied, giving an undesirable form. We want 2483 to apply here to get the correct form upasharadam.